to food, not to be able to feed their own children? How are we going to see millions of children dying of curable diseases? How long are we going to allow armed conflicts which massacre millions of human beings who are innocent with a view to the powerful taking advantage of the resources of other people? So let's put an end to aggression and war. Let's ask the empires to stop dominating the world and exploiting. No more coups against more just and equitable socio-economic systems. Let's eradicate poverty, bring down levels of emissions, bring in climate justice, and avoid the huge catastrophe of climate change. Let's join this noble objective of all being freer and more and having greater solidarity. About 200 years ago, the liberator of our nation in Venezuela showed his political will. He said that if nature resists, we shall fight against it. That was Simón Bolívar who said that, the great liberator from Bolivia in Venezuela, where 10 years ago, for 10 years, we've been going through the greatest climate tragedy of our epoch. Our revolution seeks to win justice for the whole people. This is only possible through socialism. Socialism. The other ghost, which is probably wandering around in this room, probably a counter-ghost. Socialism. That's the direction to go. That's the way to save our planet. And capitalism is the road to hell, to destruction of the world. Socialism. From Venezuela, then, which is meeting the threats of the North American imperialists, from the countries of the ALBA alliance, we, with all due respect, I'd like to exhort, on behalf of many people here on this planet, exhort the governments and peoples of the earth, paraphrasing Bolívar, to say that if the destructive nature of capitalism resists, then let's fight against it and make it obey us. We won't wait with our arms crossed to see humanity die. History calls upon us to unite and to fight. If capitalism resists, then we have to give battle against capitalism and open our way to save mankind. Let's raise our flags. Christ, Muhammad, equality, justice, humanism, the truest and deepest humanism. If we don't do this, then the great creation of the universe, human beings, will disappear. They'll disappear. This planet has been in existence for thousands of millions of years without human beings, so it doesn't need us. But we can't exist without it. We're destroying it. We're destroying Pachamama, as Evo Morales says, as the native people of South America say. Finally, Mr. President, to conclude, let's listen to Fidel Castro, what he said. A species is in danger of extinction, man. Let's listen to Rosa Luxemburg, who said, socialism or barbarity, or Christ, where he said, blessed are the poor, because they shall enter the kingdom of heaven. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, let's be capable then of ensuring that this earth does not become the tomb of mankind, but it becomes a heaven of life and peace and fraternity for all mankind, for the human race. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much and enjoy your lunch.
Thank you, Thank you. On behalf of the conference, I wish to thank His Excellency President Hugo Chavez for his thought-provoking statement. It is my honor and privilege, Your Excellencies, to invite to the podium His Excellency Mr. Ronald Venetian, President of Suriname. Mr. President, the floor is yours.
Mr. President, Your Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I would like to thank the government and people of the Kingdom of Denmark for their kind hospitality and for hosting this very important conference. Our appreciation is also extended to the United Nations, in particular the UNFCCC Secretariat and the many experts who committed long hours for their efforts, which have contributed substantively to the groundwork that should lead us to a post-Kyoto 2012 arrangement. Mr. President, climate change has become a major issue of the 21st century. It is affecting all people.